right, let's get it. Food community, baby bounce, Gardena zone.
Yo,
Feel me?
do, my boy.
Came to tap in. You feel me?
Come on.
Yeah, what's up with it, man? You know, I barely met you, bro. For the people who don't know, I met you at the Conejo show. You were out there fucking around. Tell me how.
We bet before that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did at the with old boy. Old boy. Yeah. But now we really locked in though at the Conejo show.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Tell me how'd you lock in with Conejo, bro?
Conejo's always been solid with me, dog. He's always been a righteous homie, you know. He's always opened doors for me. I met him through my cousin Misfit and shit, and then we just locked in, like.
Cousin, he actual blood cousin?
Yeah, that's my cousin. That's my blood.
We're about to get into that. Go ahead though.
Yeah. But yeah, I met him through him and shit. That fool took me one time with that fool, and my cousin Miss was like, yeah, this bounce the four I did green, you know, the four I did green light with you, that song you like. I went on a couple I won't say tours, but we went far as fuck to go do shows with Conejo and the whole, you know, SK Mob camp, you feel me?
Yeah.
And he's just, you know, he's put me on a lot of shit, dog, on a lot of shows. We haven't got no music together. We've never worked together in the studio. We just always done shows. Like me and Misfits always opened up like for that fool.
Right. When it comes to Conejo, would you put him in your top 3 Chicano rappers of all time? And when I say Chicano rap, I'm talking about the genre, not rappers who are Chicano, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Most definitely, yeah, hell yeah. Top 3 for sure.
Who you got in your top 3? No order.
Slow Pain for sure. That's my top. That's who first ever recorded my voice. Not even just because of that. It's just like I grew up on that fool, and his style was always different. Like I wouldn't say like he like, oh, he sounds black or something like that, but he just had like sauce to his voice.
It wasn't super choloed out, is what you're saying.
Bro. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he had sauce, bro, and those are like fools I grew up on, like Slow Pain, the Old Town Mafia Camp, Sal Capone, fucking Seven.
Slow Capone, no, Mr. Capone? You didn't grow up off Capone?
No, not Slow Capone, Sal Capone.
Oh, Sal Capone. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, nah, I'm not even gonna lie. Like growing up, I try to like be a part of that wave, and then I always knew my shit was just like my shit was seasoned already when I was young, and I was more just like watching and going through training with that shit, just like soaking up game and shit, and then fucking once fools heard me, they were just like, oh yeah, this was gonna be hard.
What year was this, more or less?
Bro, this when I was like 11, 12 years old.
But
so I've been in studios, dog, since I was like 11, 12, bro. Like you could say, like I've been around that shit all my life.
But you ain't officially put out your first music video until when?
Nah, I put out my first music video like let me see. It was called my first real legit music video. I was standing on the freeway. It was called Pain of My City. It's about the hood and shit. I'm all through the hood and you know, driving at different locations and shit. And that was like my first real music video I put out, and that shit like it did good, bro. It caught a cool little wave in my city and shit. Like a lot of fools fucked with it. They were like, "Hey, fool, you need to put out more shit. You need to put out more shit. Like that shit's hard." So that's what really like got me fucking like, yeah, I want to do this shit for real. Like,
yeah. Let's go back to the Chicano rap thing, right, with Conejo and shit. Do you yourself classify yourself as a Chicano rapper or not?
Nah.
Why is that?
Just cause, bro. I think it's just like a label. Like I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, oh yeah, I'm a Chicano rapper. Nah, bro. I'm an artist, bro. I'm a hip hop artist. You feel me? Like, I'm Raza. At the end of the day, 100%. I never
Mexican, or what type of Hispanic are you?
I'm Raza. I'm Mexican.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
You know, my dad, he's deported right now. He a general from my hood and shit. He OG. You feel me? But yeah, bro. My family, all my people from Mexico, bro. Like, I don't even really have that much family out here. All my family's over there, like San Diego area. Ensenada, all my people's from Baja. We're all my people from Baja.
Oh, I love going to Baja, especially TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know why.
Man, yeah. Chinese food, fire out there.
You been out there or what?
Yeah, I just came back from it.
Yeah. Nah, but listen, I want to take it all the way back, right? Because we got at the food community, like it's a lot of younger audience. There's a lot of younger people following us, right? And they might not be too familiar with you, so I wanna give you a chance to kind of like I want to let them know. You feel me?
Yeah.
So let's take it all the way back, right?
Okay.
So you're born and raised in Gardena, correct?
I was born in Linwood.
Oh, you're born in Linwood.
Yeah, at St. Francis. Yeah, but all my family, my mom, my dad, they're all from my neighborhood. You know, I was raised in Gardena. Like I was born in Linwood. First house I got took to was in Gardena, and yeah, I've been there all my life, bro.
How was it there growing up as a child?
It was dope, bro. It's real different, bro. In my city, like, and what I mean by different, like you go anywhere else, bro, and like blacks and Mexicans are just offing each other, like killing each other. You feel me? Every day, bro. It's like constant racial wars wherever you go in LA. You feel me? Like that's just how it is. Like, but like
in Linwood, it was show like that.
Yeah, but my city, like, was way different, bro. We've never warred with blacks, you know, like we got our differences and shit, we squabble and shit, whatever, you know, but we've never like went to wars from generations to like since my dad was a youngster, like we've been cool with Crips in our city and shit.
So you personally never had because in LA it's kind of like an ongoing theme that in middle school and high school the blacks would riot or there'd be race riots with the blacks and Mexicans, right? Or blacks and Hispanics. Let me rephrase that.
Oh, what's crazy about that? With the Crips from our city, we warred, like there's always been race riots and shit at school, but we like never got into it with them in school. Like even when that shit was jumping off.
What do you mean?
Like when the black and Mexicans, remember when you used to just walk outs and just would leave campus and everybody squabbling in the street and shit. Like we never squabbled with the Crips from our city. Like we'd be like, hey, all this shit's jumping off. You guys already know like what it is. Just we gonna go when shit's happening. You guys just go your way. We gonna go our way. Whatever else happens with the fools from the outside of cities that are coming to school and tripping, it's gonna go down. But with us, we never. It's all green in my city, bro. Like we all rock Packers. It was no.
So you're saying it was never no real racial tensions in Gardena?
Nah, not with the homies. Nah, they like our brothers, bro. They're like, it's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Because I feel like that's kind of rare, bro. Like in LA, like because it kind of seems like it's like that everywhere.
It's
me?
Like that everywhere. And it's funny too. Like sometimes like when I be places and shit, like and they're like they don't get along with Crips or something, and they say like I can't be there for too long because I'm like. I'm not used to this shit. You feel me? Like in my hood, we kick it with each other, bro. We drink out the same bottles. Well, fucking, you could go to my video right now. It's called a FPYM. It's FPM. Some fuck you pay me. It's one of my old videos and shit. You see my black homies, my Crip homies from my city holding my daughter. Like my daughter was a newborn. You feel me? She was like not newborn. She was probably like one already, but they're like holding my daughter in the video, like carrying her and shit. Like we the same thing out there, bro.
A lot of people outside of LA, they look at LA and be like, oh, you fools are racist out there, but they fail to understand that it's not racial. It's just that black and browns grew up in the same environment, and when you're around people who look for the same resources as you guys tend to bump heads. You feel me? But so it's interesting, right? Because about 3 days ago, there's this hood vlogger, Rodney, in LA. I don't know if you're too familiar.
I think so.
He goes around like different areas and does vlogs and shit, right?
Yeah.
And he's getting backlash because he went to El Monte and they said they were pushing NK out there. You feel me? So with you, like in Gardena, that's not the case though, is what you're saying.
Yeah, nah, we different, bro. We don't push none of that shit.
That's out where you from.
That's out where I'm from. Like, and I'm keeping it real. I'm speaking for me and my people. You feel me? Like, we don't push that. We don't push no racial card out there. You know, we ain't even gonna get into like no politics shit or nothing like that. But like all that that's jail shit. You know, like. You know, obviously you got to run with your race in jail, bro. That's that's what it is. You feel me? Like, of course I'm gonna run with my race. I'm not saying I'm not. But that shit,
But
that's
what I'm getting at is, even though there might be differences between Mexicans and blacks, you don't, you in your area, you don't let it get racial. You
yeah,
just keep
nah.
it in.
Nah, hell nah. If shit jumps off, we gonna squabble. Our big homies are gonna get involved, and it's gonna be what it is. We're gonna meet up at the parks. We gonna do what we gotta do. If a homie don't like another Crip homie, or a Crip homie don't like the older homies are gonna get involved. We gonna talk about it. Boom, they gonna get their issue out the way, and then we gonna leave it at that. We gonna close the books right there.
Yeah.
That's just how it's been for generations, bro.
Mm.
Since my dad was, these motherfuckers used to come over to my house when they were kids. I was just talking to I call him Uncle Clown. He's from Payback. I was just talking to him the other day, and he was like, I told him like, what was I saying? I was telling him like, if we can't control our shit in our city, and just some shit happens to where we start beefing, we lost. We already lost. Like, if two motherfuckers, we've never gunplayed or did none of that with each other, like in my city with the Crips. It's always just been like hands, and then that's it. The big homies get involved. Boom, y'all meet up, squad with my motherfucker don't like a motherfucker. But I told them the other day, like, we're a unit, bro. Like, it's crazy
Mm.
because it's a G thing, bro. Where I come from, it's all green. We all rock the same fucking logo. The Packers, you feel me? That's the
Mm.
logo. You see motherfuckers in Gardena with the Packer logo on, yeah, stay away from them. That's us. You feel me?
But going back to your childhood though, it was lovely. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ask you this, right? Because you keep bringing up your dad.
Yeah.
Um, do you feel like because your dad was who he was, you kind of grew up in it as opposed to kind of like getting involved in it?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
I was born into this shit, bro. I was born, bro, repping this shit. I remember when I was a kid, bro, like I had a bomb ass memory, fool. Like, I remember when I was like 4 years old, 5 years old. I remember my dad's homies, they used to put me on top of the car. They used to be like, throw that shit up, throw that shit
Mm.
up. And I was a kid, bro. Like, I remember, like, I'll just be like, I'll be throwing up the hood and shit. My mom would be tripping, like, don't be fucking telling them to do that shit. Like,
Mm.
and that's all I seen, bro, growing up was the hood. You feel me?
When did it click in your head that your dad was somebody from his area?
Like 6, 7 years old. I already knew.
What
Like,
what was that instance that clicked in your head?
I looked outside of my window in my back apartment, and they were like having a meeting and shit. And Pops was like, he was like the main fool talking and shit. Like,
Uh, Type shit.
just like, and everybody was just like surrounded him and shit. My uncle was right there. A gang of homies were like, they were deep, fool. It was like fucking 50 motherfuckers behind our apartment. And I remember looking out my window and shit, and then I was just like with my hands like this and shit. And I was just soaking game, bro. Just like hearing everything my pops was saying and shit. Something had happened that night, like somebody got jumped somewhere or something. But I remember my dad was just talking, and everybody was like, yeah, like.
Mm.
So that's when I kind of knew. I was just like, oh yeah,
Uh,
this fool's a joint from over here for sure.
a lot of times, bro, kids. Well, this for me, I speak for myself. You feel me? But to me, my dad was my superhero, right? And I kind of wanted to follow the footsteps that my dad did. You feel me? Is that kind of the case with you? Like, you kind of wanted to follow the footsteps that your dad did?
Most definitely, bro. Like, but I always knew like jail. That's not what the fuck I wanted, because my dad did a lot of time. And I remember when I was young, dog. I remember I was that shit bothered me a lot, fool. Like, when I used to go to like people's pads and shit, and their pops would be right there. Like, my dad was always in jail. You feel me? So that shit always like used to bother me, bro. Like, I used to be like, fuck. Like, I wish my pops was out. I wish my pops was doing this, or like. I was always like rolling with like the homies I played tackle football with or baseball with. I was always rolling with them in their car with their pops and shit. Like, pops getting them ready and shit in the morning type shit. Like,
Mm.
so like that shit was always like, nah, that's not what I want to do, bro. I'm not gonna be in jail. I'm gonna be there for my kids. Not saying he was that fool gave me the best schooling, like street schooling. Like that fool, I remember one time before that fool went to jail, that fool told me one time, he was like, hey man, if you wanna bang and be in these streets, he's like, one thing you gotta know, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you some game. Don't ever stay in one spot for too long. You feel me? Every 30 minutes, move. You feel me? And that shit kept me alive, bro, for a long time. You feel me? Cause there was always situations where homies got blasted and I was just there. But that shit always stuck in my mind. You feel me?
You feel like that type of clutch shot saved you from certain
bro, that shit
situations?
saved me a lot because I would always look at my fucking, if I had a watch, a psychic, a boost mode, whatever.
Yeah, I remember the sidekicks. They were popping.
Whatever it
The
was,
razors.
whatever it was, bro, I would look at it and I'd be like, oh, 30 minutes is up. I gotta move. And I would go to a different spot in the hood where all the homies was. I never was like, that's why my name Bounce. You feel me? I was always on the move, bro. Like,
that's how you got your name?
no, I got my name. My dad's Big Bounce from my hood.
Oh, okay.
And then he got a little homie. His name's Little Bounce. He's busted right now. Yeah, shout out Little Bounce. You feel me? Coming home soon. And me, you feel me? It was me. Like my dad always, he really wanted to save Little Bounce for me, but he already had a little homie. Like I think before I was even born and shit. Excuse me. Yeah, bro. And then I was born, and you know he saved the name for me. But yeah, it's funny because my manager and shit, he be like, man, that's why your name Bounce, nigga. You always moving around, jumping around, and fucking don't stay still. You always moving locations and shit. I can never find your ass. Like, so you know, yeah. I always, that shit always stuck in my head. That glitch shot he gave me. Yeah. He always gave me good game and shit.
Where's Pops at now?
He's in Ensenada right now. We just went to go visit him, me and my homie Ruben and shit. Last Father's Day. I gotta go more and shit to go see that fool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just went to fucking visit him Father's Day. We had a bomb ass time over there. You know, grilled food over there and shit.
That's cool.
It was fun.
So back to the childhood, right? Pretty much, it was lovely then. You grew up in the neighborhood was rough, right? But you had pops who looked out, and I'm sure moms who looked out, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, pops just was always in and out of jail, but like that fool, that fool's name and shit always like opened doors and shit for me because of who he was. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, everybody, you know, showed me love because of who my dad was. Because sometimes there was points where I was just like, damn, like that shit don't even matter now. Now when I was getting older, like, you know.
What age?
Like 16, 17, it was already like, that shit didn't even matter no more. Like,
so from your childhood heading into like your early teens, how was that like?
Rough, bro. I never went to school. I was always ditching. It was bad, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. Like when I was like 15, 16, going into those ages.
So the early teens, it was. Why you say it was tough for you?
I just controlled myself, bro. I controlled a lot of my shit. Like I didn't really have no, like, my moms couldn't control me. My grandma and grandpa, they're from Mexico and shit. They only speak Spanish. They were just always like, "Oh, you're like your dad."
Oh, so you're ditching school. What are you doing exactly? Just kicking it?
You know, I was just like, whenever I was in school and shit, bro, it was kind of like people would be happy when they see me, fool, because I was never in school, bro. I was always on the block with the homies ditching. I remember I used to fucking kick it. We used to kick it. My right there in the laundromat in my hood, they used to have the little maquinitas and shit, the games. And we used to be in there all fucking day. And all the homies that were like years older, thank you. All the homies that were like years older than us, they used to be like, man, fuck, I go to school, because all the homies used to be in school. I was always like just block hugging, bro, just chilling on the block. I always wanted to be in the mix, bro, with the older fools. Like,
does that come from you seeing your dad? Like, do what he do, or you kind of did that on your own accord?
Nah, I kind of did that because I was just like fuck everything, fuck school, you know. I was already working like at 16. I used to work at the Delamo Indoor.
Bring the mic closer.
I used to work at the Delamo Indoor and shit. At this little CD spot, and that shit already kind of made me like. I already knew I was gonna be involved with the music shit a lot because I was working like at a CD shirt store where they showed like streetwise shit. So my uncle, he had me working there. That was his store. It was called the G Spot. His name was Juan G. All the like, you know Juan G. You know who I'm talking about.
Not to be confused with the Juan G in Texas.
No.
Yeah.
For sure, if you're a Chicano rapper, you knew who Juan G was because you used to go and try to put your shit in that store where I was selling CDs at.
Was he one of those vendors that would have all the Chicano rap CDs, or did he have everything?
Him and Sick Jack are like this. They're like brothers from Psycho Round.
Yeah.
But yeah, that fool.
And around this time, you were already rapping.
I was already rapping, and I was meeting a gang of people.
How old were you at this time?
I was like 16, 15.
Okay.
And I was meeting a gang of like Chicano artists.
What year was this?
This was like, fuck. I can't even tell you, bro. I'm not even going to cap.
15, 16, 17?
I'm 33 right now, so. So, yeah. Probably like 2000 and what?
12?
12?
12, more or less?
For sure. And I was just like meeting everybody, bro. Like any Chicano rapper you could think of, bro, was going through there to come drop off fucking boxes of CDs.
Any Chicano rapper?
Any fucking Chicano.
Did you run into Mr. Criminal?
For sure.
Oh, you ran into him?
For sure.
Let's talk about that.
He used to go there. They used to go there. All them fools used to go there. Capone, all them fools.
No shit.
Anybody you could think of, bro, went through there.
Did you used to listen to Criminal's music or not?
I don't ever listen to none of that shit, bro.
When you say none of that shit, you talking about High Power as a collective or just his music?
Yeah, I never listened.
Why is that?
Just like
it just didn't.
It wasn't my style, bro. It was too Ben Davis, you know. It was too gang related for me. Like,
yeah,
I used to just be like, it's cool. They put it on for the culture and shit. They doing their thing. But it wasn't some shit I'll jump in my car and play.
Have you heard about the recent controversy surrounding Criminal or not?
I think, yeah. I've heard a little shit.
Yeah, something about him being on paperwork, snitching on his rapper he had signed, Diablo.
Yeah.
Do you think someone can bounce back from that type of, from something like that?
Fuck no. Once a fucking, you know, once a rat, you always gonna be a rat. That I don't care how much money you pay or how much, you know, work you do after that and think you could clear your name up. You get taught that shit as a kid, bro. Like your mom, your dad, everybody, they teach you that as a kid. Like you don't tattletale on people, bro. Like that's tattle. That's like some kid shit. Like you don't tattletale. You tattletelling right now, my boy. Like
yeah.
So you learn that as a kid. So all that shit, like, oh, I fucked up or I didn't know no better. Yeah, you knew better, bro. You get taught that shit as a baby. You feel me? As a little youngin, they teach you not to, you know, whatever you see, keep your mouth shut. Especially if it ain't your business, like.
Yeah.
Huh?
So you wasn't fucking with the high power movement at all then?
Nah, I never listened to that shit.
Who were you gravitating towards too?
Well, like I was telling you earlier, like all I listened to was like if it was on that type of time, like that Chicano rap shit, you feel me? Like the gangster Chicano rap cholo shit, like I was listening to Slow Pain, bro. That's all I listened to. The Old Town Mafia Camp. I listened to Sick Jackin'. I listened to Psycho Round.
I don't consider them.
Yeah, they're underground hip hop for sure. But they're raza.
Yeah, no,
just
right,
like
right.
Me, like a lot of people don't consider me like.
Right. Oh, and I'm about to get into that, right? Because at one point in time, bro, they didn't consider you, like they wasn't fucking with you if you wasn't making a certain type of sound, right? Yeah. Which was the Chicano rap sound. And I feel like in 2025, it's more normalized to do shit outside of that. You feel me? And it's more being socially accepted. Not only
Let me get one of those.
by our gente, but just society in general, right?
Like look, I'm telling you on some G shit, and I'm gonna say it right here, right now in the food community, bro. Like, I'm 100% Mexican, bro. Like my mom and dad, my people, my dad's in Mexico right now. He's deported. You feel me? So like that's me, bro. That's my background. That's where I come from. But that's not what I'm labeled as. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm a Chicano rapper. Like that's for sure what I've never labeled myself, bro. You could go watch the other interviews too. I speak on it on Rhodium Radio, American Cholo, all that shit. I've told them, they've asked me the same thing. Oh, they're like, why? Because that's not what I am, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'm Chicano rap.
What do you think it was, bro, that made people made it pop? Like now people could just make normal rap music, right? But at one point in time you couldn't. What do you think something happened in between that like made it socially acceptable now? So people gravitate towards now?
No, it's just our time, bro. That's it. It's just our time.
Yeah, I like that.
And the world needs to just like just take that in, bro. It's our time. You feel me? And it's been everybody else's time the years before, but right now is we got eyes on our people, bro, and that's just what it is. And what I mean by our time, I mean by like just everything, bro. Like even like the government, like, you know, with Trump wanting to build the walls, that shit just made that shit even pop more. Like put eyes on us more. Are you trying to throw us out of, you know, our own shit? You feel me?
Yeah.
It's our time, bro. And the faster you guys realize that shit, everything gonna be straight. You gonna see it's gonna keep cracking, keep getting better. That's it.
Facts.
We're gonna keep knocking down doors. The homies are gonna keep getting put on. And shout out to all the homies doing their shit right now. You feel me? Like I'm proud of that shit, bro. Like I ain't got nothing against none of the homies that's doing their thing right now. Everybody doing their shit, opening doors, you feel me? And this shit looks good right now. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like it's looking better than it's ever had in history.
Than it's ever been, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I want to go back, right? Because you guys say all the rappers would come through to that store, right?
Yeah.
At this time, did you already release your first music video or no?
No.
So when did you drop your first music video? How long ago after this?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me see.
And at this point, it was just
everyone knew I rapped in the city.
Yeah,
basically.
But it wasn't official though. Like you weren't a rapper.
I was putting shit out. I just wasn't dropping videos. Pain in my city.
I don't play it. It's gonna get copyrighted. I don't play it. But what's it called though?
12 years ago.
What song called?
Pain in my city.
12 years ago was that 2020? 16.
Yep. 77K. No media platforms, no nothing.
Oh, well, there wasn't no media platforms at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, until you know what I'm saying, big food community came in.
Yeah.
You know? Now I'm not gonna. Do you have Latin Beast?
Nothing. Nothing was out. Do I have? What do you mean? Did I have them?
Like, I'm saying there weren't no. Was there any platform shedding light on the Hispanic rap scene?
When I dropped this?
Yeah.
There was nothing.
No Latin Beast? Latin Beast was all right.
Hell no.
But they were just, I feel like Latin Beast was just uploading videos. They weren't covering it like a blogger. 12 years ago? I don't know how. I feel like they've been around that long enough now.
Nah. Probably like, I don't know, like what, like six, 7 years? Not 12. When I uploaded that shit, that was just like, we didn't pay nobody nothing. We just took a risk. We're like, we're gonna drop it, see what it does. And that's not like 77K through time. You feel me?
Yeah, I thought Latin Beast was around longer, bro.
77K, that shit wasn't like that's what it got all over the years. Like, nah. That shit, when I dropped that shit hit like 50K fast, like in a couple days. And that tripped me out. We were like, 50,000? Hell nah. There's no way that shit hit
50,000 and what? First what?
in the first couple days. We didn't think, we were like, hell nah.
You feel
That
like
shit, that page, I'm gonna tell you what that page has right now. That page has how many subscribers? 200 subscribers. That page. That YouTube channel.
what do you think it was that made it pop off?
I was the only homie doing that shit at that time.
I was about to say that right now.
I was the only homie doing that shit.
I haven't heard the song, but I know during the time rappers were still on that type of
Bro,
estilo.
when I tell you I was the only Mexican, I remember I did a show one time with Joe Moses in Long Beach at Cuban Pete's. All black artists. I was the only homie that performed. And I performed harder than Joe. I set that shit off harder than Joe Moses that day.
Is that facts?
That's facts. You could go on an interview right now. It's like a one of the black homies. He does like reviews, reactions.
Who's Spliff?
Some young dude. I'm gonna end up finding it and send it to you just to prove my point.
No.
That fool, he does reactions and shit. Like he got like the green screen shit in the back, whatever, and he does reactions. He's doing a reaction to my song.
DJ Ghost.
Huh?
DJ Ghost? I think I know what you're talking about.
It's green.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So he's doing a reaction to one of my songs that I did with the homie Tiny Hash and the homie Dolphin from Insane. We did a song together, and then he sees me pop up on the video, and he goes, "Well, my verse, you know, it's my time, my turn to rap." So that fool sees me come in, he pauses the shit. He goes, "Oh, this fool hard as fuck." I'm gonna tell y'all real quick a little story. I seen this fool do a show at a Joe Moses. It was Joe Moses was the main event. It was a Joe Moses show. He came on right before Joe Moses, and there was like 10 artists before him. He came on right before Joe Moses, and on my life, on my daughter, he shut that shit down. Only SA went on stage. He had his whole squad with him. They lit that shit up. He rocked. I went to see Joe Moses that night. He rocked that shit harder than Joe Moses that night. He's like, shout out Joe though, you know. And Joe, that's my people. You feel me? Joe Moses, my dog. I didn't know we was tied in the way we're tied in now. Joe Moses' dad used to be my football coach for 4 years. My Pop Warner football coach, Big Joe, rest in peace. Yeah, that fool was my football coach and shit. So that night, I didn't really know. I knew who he was, but I didn't know that was his dad. You feel me? Until we met through over the years and shit. But yeah, bro, I killed that shit that night. That's when I released my first single. It's called How They Used To. That shit was turned. The video out right now too. You feel me? That shit, it did numbers too. I released that shit. That shit went up. That song I used to rock stages, bro. With that song, I used to do my shit. Every time I rock that song, I turn the crowd up for sure. It's a DJ Flip beat.
Yo, shout out DJ Flip.
Yeah, shout out DJ Flip. I was doing shit with Flip before he even caught his wave. I was getting packs from him. God.
What year was this that he
I'm
popped
talking
off?
about packs, and I'm not talking about weed packs. I'm talking about beat packs.
Yeah, instrumental packs. Yeah.
He was looking out. Like he was like, yeah, I fuck with your shit. I just want you to rap on my shit. Like, you know. He was fucking with Red Drum. Him and Red Drum were doing a lot of collabs together. Go to my first album or my first project I ever dropped. You hear nothing but Red Drum. You hear nothing but Red Drum and DJ Flip collabs on my whole project.
I want to go back to what you said about Joe Moses, right? He was fucking with it, right? He got
on stage and he was like, "Hey, that essay that just got off stage, you did your shit. Whoop-de woo, whoop-de woo. Your shit was hard. You turned this motherfucker up. We gonna keep this show cracking. But that essay that just came up here and did his shit, he was one of the hottest tonight. And I watched every performance. Like,
that's right.
So that shit made me feel good, bro. Cause I performed all turned up shit that night. I didn't do no gangster shit, no slow shit, no serious shit. It was all turn up music. You feel me? For the crowd music.
Yeah. So I know Joe Moses gave you your props, but there was another rapper who you had did a feature for with 03 Greedo. He wasn't feeling you.
That what?
Joe Moses gave you your pops, but I know there was a feature you had did with O3 Greedo where someone tried to say, hey, you should get him off the verse. That shit was weak.
Who said that?
Desto Dub. Allegedly. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Allegedly. You feel me?
Yeah.
Can you speak on that a little bit?
I mean,
and how O3 pretty much stood up for you.
Yeah. That's not my boy now. Yeah, but
yeah.
He kind of didn't. He kind of didn't. I don't think he liked my flow. It was really because of it was their session. You feel me? It was
okay.
It was a Desto Dub Greedo session. And he was kind of like, "Who's this?" You know?
Yeah.
He didn't really like say it like that, like oh, that shit weak, like, you know. But he was just kind of like who's this fool? Like, oh, he gonna be on the same. And you know, my brother stuck up for me. He was like, oh yeah, this my little brother right here. Like, you can't see the resemblance. And everybody just kind of, it was like a joke. Everybody started laughing and shit. He was like, yeah, start right into this, bounce, whoop-de-whoop. And then once I went in there and did my shit, he knew my shit was tight. He was like, yeah, that shit hard. But yeah, in the beginning, he was kind of like, he didn't want me on the song. Like, he wasn't digging my shit. Like,
he said that in front of your face though, or no?
Nah, it was kind of like off to the side. Like,
okay.
Like to Greedo and shit.
You found out after type shit?
Yeah. But yeah, nah, them my people, both of them.
That's right.
That's so my shout out there.
How'd you even lock in with O3 Greedo? I feel like for the viewers watching, that's like a super random collab right there.
Me and him, we well, you know, he was from the city, bro. He grew up in the city.
I thought he's from Watts though.
He's from Grape. He's from Grape Street. Like, you know, that's his hood and shit. Shout out the homie Blackout, rest in peace. You feel me? Yeah, that was a good homie, bro. Like, I knew him. He stayed in the city for a little bit. He put Greedo on Grape Street and shit at Gardena High. But yeah, Greedo, my brother, bro. Like, there's nothing I could say bad about him or you know, even throw nothing on his name. He grew up in the hood with the homies. A lot of people know that. You know, he just, you know, he found his family. He from Grape. Shout out to the whole Grape Street Watch. You feel me? Them all the homies and shit.
How'd you run into O3 for the first time?
We used to record at the same studio and shit when we was younger. I was like 17 probably. We used to record right there on the shotguns and shit. His name was Cam. He had like a house studio in his garage. Whole garage was like, and it's like, if you was from the city, you was going there to record. You feel me? And I used to, like, he was either coming in or I was leaving, you know, and or I was coming in and he was, you know, that type of shit. Like, so we would always see each other. I remember when that fool first got Living Legend right here on his face when we were young, bro. That fool got that shit, and I was like, damn, this was crazy for that. But like, he knew what he was doing. He told me he got that shit because he knew he was gonna be where he's at right now. So it was kind of like no turning back. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot Living Legend right here across his face.
That's crazy.
Well, man, I'm real cool with his baby mama. His baby mama, she's like family to me and shit. So that opened up the doors even more. We already knew who each other was. Like, you know, we was both coming out of Gardena and shit. And he knew who I was. I knew who he was, but we wasn't tied in like that. Once his baby mama was like, "Oh yeah, I've known him since he was a kid," talking about me and shit. I used to play baseball at the same park she did. She's older than me. She tied us in. She's like, "Yeah, he's like family." So when we first met back up, it was at a show when he had first dropped Run for Your Life. We had a show in like North Hollywood or something. And I walked up to him and he was like, "Yeah, man, my baby mama been telling me about you. Whoop-de-whoop. Like, just know if you locked in with my baby mama, you family. Like, you know, like she put in a good word for you. We gonna get it in." And I thought it was all bullshit. I was just like,
yeah, you know, rappers be cap. Yeah,
he was blowing up already. He was taking off fast, bro.
Was this during like the Shoreline Mafia 03 Draco era?
That.
Oh, it was before. Okay.
Before that. Yeah, just to throw it out there, I'm the first homie, the first unsigned homie at the time. You feel me? The first unsigned homie to do a project and put anything out with Greedo.
Was this 2017? Right?
2017.
More or less.
2018, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. Because a lot of people don't know that.
Nah.
And we recently made a post about it.
Nah, I seen it.
Yeah.
It was a good post.
It's a whole EP. Like, it's not even just a single. Like, it's a whole EP.
Yeah, and I wasn't even like, I'm gonna keep it real, fool. Like, I was never even gonna drop that shit, bro. I was just gonna keep it for myself, like on some brother shit. Like, but when I talked to him when he was in jail and shit, like, he was like, fool, release that shit. What the fuck you doing? And I'm just like, I just like it for my ears, bro. Like, I don't even, but he's like, man, release that shit. He's like, you might not be able to release it on iTunes and all that other shit because of my management and all the shit going on right now. But put that shit on YouTube. Put that shit out. I'm like, yeah, I got the cover done, all that shit. He's like, man, release that shit. That's really my brother. So, like, you know, we've been through a lot, bro. Like, that's really my dog. Like, I was there, all the fucking RJ and versus 03. I was involved in all that shit. So yeah, that's family right there.
That's right.
I couldn't turn my back on that fool even if I wanted to. You feel me?
It's real. So he's really from Gardena then?
He a G baby for sure.
What do you mean G baby? Like,
he a Gardena baby.
Yeah.
He was, you know, he went to school out there. He grew up out there with us. He's not a Gardena baby no more. He's from Grape. You feel
Right.
me? But he a Gardena.
Because a lot of people don't know that neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He a G baby for sure. He know that.
Yeah. So you dropped the project 2017, 2018 more or less. What happens the following years as far as your rap career?
After that?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like after I dropped the project?
Yeah.
Like what happened?
I feel like that could have been executed better because I didn't even know about it, bro, and I gotta know about it because it's my job,
bro.
And like when you told me about it, I'm like, what? You got a whole project with
bro? It could have been, but the way like I did it, bro. You know, it was just like I just released it, bro. I didn't do no fucking, I'm gonna drop it. This the date I'm dropping it. It was kind of just like one day it just fucking showed up. You know, and I feel like it could have been released way better, bro. And I fucked up, bro. Like I sat on it for a long time, you know, like, you know, I was fucking sad my boy was gone. I didn't even know how long he was gonna do. I chilled with that fool one day before he went to turn himself in. We call it the black, me and him, we black, cause I didn't know the fucking name of the bottle. Like I was like, nigga, that the black bottle. And he was like, what fucking black bottle, bitch? Like that, you know, we talk to each other like that and shit. Like, he's like, what black bottle, bitch? And I'm like, man, the one. He's like, you talking about the Bel Air bottle? And I'm like, yeah, that bottle. So every time we say the black bottle, and he be like, get the black bottle. So we kicked it. We drank 2 of them shits before he went, you know, one day before he turned himself in to go do the little stretch and shit for the case.
Yeah.
And fucking, that shit was fucked up, bro. Like, you know that he had to go away and shit. But he's home now. He's doing his shit. I'm proud of that fool. You know, I can't say nothing bad about him.
And around this time, is this when Spliff D tapped in with you for that interview?
Yeah.
More or less around that time? How was that like?
It was cool. It was dope. He was like, hey, I'm coming from Texas. I'm going to be in LA. I'm doing all kinds of interviews. He's after you, I'm going to Rich Rabbit, and I'm doing a couple other interviews and shit.
Side note, I just want to say, bro, I fuck with Spliff D because he's not scared to fucking leave his city and do work.
Hey, Spliff,
you feel me?
Spliff, you already know what time it is. You know you welcome in the motherfucking land anytime you touch down. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, as a matter of fact, we're going to speak on this too because I forgot I left that shit out. Spliff D introduced me to a homie, or not a homie like a Southsider, but I'm a homie, a Mexican artist from Texas. He had him with him. He brought him out here and we dropped a project together.
Who?
Me and Throw the Essay. It's called
Throw that. Yeah, damn. I forgot all about that fool.
Hey, I named the project. I told that fool, hey, we're gonna drop the project. I came up with the whole. He knows that's my dog right there. That's I call him right now. He'll pick up. He knows with the Spliff D introduced us. He was like, "I bounce, I love you, man. Your shit hard. We do. You know how they talk down there and shit.
Yeah.
I fuck with your shit, man." That fool call me Bonts. He be like, "Hey, Bonts, You know, they talk different over there. So that was like, Boss, we need to drop a EP, man. And I'm like, man, let's do it. Let's get it cracking. We gonna call that shit. I was just playing too. I was like, we gonna call that shit Dos Amigos. And he was like, oh, that's hard. I'm gonna have my boy do the cover tonight. And I'm like, nah. He's like, for real. He's like, so this gonna make it official. So I post the cover. We have to do the project. And I'm like, all right. Fool, like an hour later, I'm on Instagram. That was like Dos Amigos coming soon as me and that fool on the cover.
I think I do remember that Dos Amigos tape.
Like,
yeah.
No, I'm like, this fool's crazy. We were like we look like what's it called? I don't know if it was a tux or mariachi.
I think it was a mariachi one.
It was mariachi.
I think it was mariachi.
Yeah, I think it was mariachi. We're wearing blue with the white and shit, and wearing mariachi suits and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? This fool really did that? So he's like, he hits me. He starts laughing. He's like, oh, we gotta do it, Bonds. We gotta do it. And I'm like, all right, come on. We gonna start it tonight. It's 5-song EP. You feel me? Just. He said people fell in love. Like, hey, when y'all doing Dos Amigos too, like all his people, all his fan base fuck with my shit. So we the first fools to do that, like, you know, in history. First fools to do 2 essays, one from Texas and one from LA, EP with each other and drop it. You know, from the West. What are they? They're the West.
Who?
What is Texas?
That's South.
South.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we the first fools to do a West to South, West to South project. You know, Texas fools and LA fools, we don't get along for some reason.
That's just. I feel like that's just made up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be. Yeah. You could say that, but I'm saying like.
I just feel like it's one of those situations like one or the other is trying to be big brother, and I feel like most of the times, I mean, just respectfully, I feel like Cali always tries to like homie, we from Cali, bro. Like y'all from Texas, like
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got videos out. Me and fucking Throw the Essay. We shot. What did we shoot? When we shot one video, play. Yeah, we shot play and shit. I kind of like. We only did one song where I was on some Texas shit on that project. Everything else, he got on some LA shit. That's why I respect that for a lot. Like he adapted to my sound. Like I was just sending him shit and he was sending that shit right back. Like.
And Spliff D, he's the one who connected the dots, pretty much.
Spliff D, he's in that interview. The interview I was trying to show you when he was Spliff D was like, you the first homie, you the first. I've been watching you for years. Like you might not know, but you the first Southside homie Mexican artist to fuck with Greedo, Killer Twan, fucking J Stone, Pac-Man.
To tap in with the blacks, pretty much.
For sure.
Do you genuinely feel like you were one of the pioneers and one of the first ones to do that?
He says it on the interview, bro. I started that wave. Fools wasn't even doing that shit, bro. On the gang, on the hood, nigga. Fools wasn't doing that shit, bro. On Everything I Love. The homies weren't making music with blacks or even trying to do features with blacks because it wasn't hip to them at the time. Like that shit was already hip to me. Like I already knew who I had to tap in with, who I had to go do music with. Not saying that I couldn't do that shit on my own because I was already dropping shit on my own. But bro, we gonna keep it live. We gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
We on the full community, right?
No, hell yeah.
It's their sport.
We're not gonna sugarcoat it.
It's their sport. Let's keep it real. It's their sport, bro. Just like soccer's our sport. You feel me? Rapping's their sport, bro. You know? They the first fools to make millions off of this shit. They the first fools to get it cracking off of this shit. We kind of taking over now, like, but I'm just saying, like, it's their sport. You gotta tap in, bro, and that's what I did. You feel me? And motherfuckers, some fools respected it, some fools didn't. You feel me? But it is what it is.
I want to stay on the Spliff D topic, right?
Okay.
So, how important do you think the blogs play a role as far as the rap scene
right now?
Yeah, 2025.
They play a big role in everything. You feel me?
Speak on that.
You might just blow up. You know, there's a gang of artists that got noticed off of Food Community. For sure. You know, and that's just dope, bro. I think you're the reason why a lot of foods caught their break. You feel me? And that's tight. I salute that shit. I mean, I'm not one of them, but
We gonna try. We gonna try. You know, we locked in.
Nah, yeah, I respect you, fool. Like, that's just dope as fuck. I think that's just tight. Real quick, Spencer.
Hot Cheetos, man. I know that's that thing that you gave up for the weight loss, man. A lot of people don't know you lost how many pounds exactly?
I was huge, fool. You remember?
Yeah.
You even told me. You said, "Oh yeah." I used to see your shit, bro. You were way bigger than what you are now.
Yeah. How many pounds you lose it?
And this sweater is it's like oversized. It's like, you know, I was damn near a 5X already, bro. Yeah.
What was that, like over 300?
Man, Ruben, like what? Like last year, huh? The beginning of last year, I was huge, bro. I used to just wear sweats and slippers, bro. I couldn't even put shoes on, bro. That shit scares me when I look at them pictures.
Oh, you couldn't even put your shoes on?
I could, but I didn't.
I know a guy that was like that.
I was too lazy to do it.
Or knew a guy. Yeah. What made you want to lose all the weight? What was the key reason?
My daughter. It was getting serious, bro. Like, fools were telling me,
like health-wise, or just people telling you?
Health-wise.
Oh.
Fools were like, fool, you can't even breathe when you're sleeping. You sound like you're gonna die.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. And even girls that I were like messing with at the time, they'll be like, I remember I used to mess with some girl and she used to just wake me up like, nah, you gotta go, nigga. You gotta go. Right?
Why, just snoring or what?
The way.
Damn.
No cap. She's like, you gotta go. You gotta go. I'm like, oh, man, chill. I'm sleeping. What the fuck? Like,
yeah.
It was about to die in his sleep.
Was it hard for you when you went on your weight loss journey? Like the first 2 weeks? Because those are the hardest.
I'm going to tell you some real shit and you're going to be like, oh, shut up, fool. Like,
what?
This was like, I'm a beast with that shit, fool. When I first met my trainer, that fool said I walked in, he seen me, and he said, oh, hell no.
You took it serious enough to where you got a trainer. I thought you just did it like everything by yourself.
Shout out Fab. I love you, bro. You play a big role in my life right now, and that shit's dope as fuck. We reached my goal. My goal was, once I got to 265, now we stop, and you go off and you do this shit yourself now. So I reached my goal, bro. I was 410, like 4 something when I got to him.
That's big, bro. 410. How much right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I just got in an accident, so I had to step away from the gym. My lower back and shit. I had a GLE. Fucking, I totaled that shit, bro. Like,
real foreign wave crasher.
Yeah, bro. Some little fucking idiot, fucking genius hit me, bro, and I spun out on the 101 and fucking crashed into the wall, bro.
Shit.
Luckily, I wasn't with my daughter, though. I told her it was funny, too, because that fool, like, he jumped out, like, all crazy. Like, when we crashed, my shit was, like, super tinted. Like, you couldn't even see inside that shit. I'm just sitting right there looking at him like, no way, bro. This shit just happened to me right now. No way I just crashed my GLE right now. Spun out and shit. That fool jumps out all crazy in like a little bullshit Lexus and shit. That fool jumps out, walking towards my car. He
tripping or what?
He thought he was about to trip. He didn't even know who was inside of that. He thought it was probably like a girl or something.
But it was his fault though, wasn't it?
Yeah, he hit me. He hit me from the back. Yeah. Well, that fool hit me, bro. My lawyer and fucking my manager and my trainer, they're like, hey, you can't work out. I gained a little bit of weight back, but...
How long ago was this?
3 days after my birthday, bro.
From now, though, how long ago? Like a year ago?
September
Oh, not too long ago.
25th, I crashed. My birthday's on the 21st.
Like 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Hey, now salute to you though, bro. Lost all that weight. That's big, bro.
I was huge.
A lot of people who ain't fat or used to be fat, they don't know how hard it is to actually lose all that weight.
Tell you some real shit. When I walked in there, fool, my trainer was like, "Oh, this food's not gonna last." My trainer's a Filipino fool. He's real like, you know, them. They're skinny fools, skinny tall dude.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Oh, bro, when you walked in, I was like, oh hell no, this food's not gonna last. Not even a week."
Mm.
I blew that fool's mind. That fool couldn't believe all the shit I could do. I was athletic when I was little, bro. When I was a youngster, I love that shit, bro. I love the all that shit. I'll challenge any fool right now. My weight class, I bet I'll do more push-ups than you. You're gonna tap out before me. Guaranteed. Any fool my weight class. I'm 270 right now.
How many push-ups do you think you could do?
Straight?
Yeah.
Probably like if I push myself, like 35, 40.
Okay, that's respectable. Yeah, that's
35,
respectable.
40.
Yeah.
Straight?
Yeah.
But we talking about, I'm not
No,
talking,
you know what? I think I might do more push-ups than you, fool.
Yeah?
And I'm a little bit heavier than you. Yeah.
Nah, there's no way.
Yeah, and I think so,
Talking
bro.
about real push-ups. We talking about real push-ups. I ain't talking about hands all the way out, my boy. I'm talking about hands like up in here, like good ones.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh.
You gonna fall out by the 12th one. Hey, shit.
Hey, now so let's see though. That's big, fool. So what was
But I'm not talking about on everything, fool. I'm not talking about straight. I'm talking about just fool. Anytime I go work out with my trainer tells him my manager's fit, fool. He's like fit, like no homo shit. Like he look good, bro. He got a good
build.
Yeah, he's built up, fool. He's not no big ass nigga. He's like a little skinny fool. Like that fool's fit, bro. He's cut up. When we go work out together, he goes, "Man, this fool Bounce could do more shit than you." He's like, "What the fuck you doing, my boy? Like, come on."
Yeah.
He be like, "Fuck you. I'm tired already. I'm tired." I could go, fool. I could go run 2 miles, all that.
What was the key thing for you for your weight loss? What do you think it was that really did it?
1 meal a day.
1 meal a day? What do you mean?
1 meal a day.
1 mile a day? What are you talking about?
1 meal.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
You just eat 1 meal a day.
Oh, 1 meal. Oh, I'm thinking meal, like million, like.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, and I'm tripping. Yeah.
He's still easy. I think
You throw it up.
Hey, no.
Oh, so you do the fasting shit?
Well, I did. My trainer and my manager, they don't like that shit. Them fools be getting mad. They be like, "Fool, you gotta eat. You gotta eat. You're starving yourself." And I'm like, "How the fuck do you think I lost all this weight, bro?" You know?
Yeah.
Over here eating hot Cheetos and shit at the food community.
Nah, it's food community interview, man. You got to pass here. Hey, so check this out, right? This was super random, bro, that I seen. Like 2-3 years ago, bro. Damn, bro, I'm trying to remember his name, but I can't. All I know is, oh boy, was a TikTok star. Popular on TikTok. And I see him making a video. He's all like, yeah, we tapped in with the real LA. We were Baby Bounce. So I'm trying to, but he's a TikTok star.
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Nah, you know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
What was his name again?
It's not.
I'm gonna put it in the caption for clickbait purposes.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it right now.
Some fool from Florida though.
Yeah.
All I know is he was affiliated with the Island Boys. You feel me?
Hey,
but it was super random.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah,
he was in the section. He came to the section when one of my people that my boy Bobby Nice and shit. Bobby Nice, he's from New York and shit.
You don't remember his name?
I'm trying to think of it right now.
Yeah.
Fuck, what was his name? I know exactly who you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah.
He was.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna put
he
his
was
face.
in the hood. He was in the city.
He was trying to pay this fool to kick it with
Ah. So how did he tap in, bro? Because it is
through my boy Bobby Nice. Then he brought he brought Bobby Nice brought his boy, and then he brought that.
So this is what I'm thinking, right? Because a lot of times rappers,
you seen him with me.
It was a video. It was like, yeah, I'm right here in the real LA. I'm tapping in. We with Baby Bounce type shit.
You were like,
and then no, I was just tripping out because it's random, bro. Like that fool's from Florida and you're from LA and he's tapping in. But what I'm getting at is though, I know there's instances where rappers, they'll tap in with hoods just so they could make it seem like they locked in. And I'm gonna use Soulja Boy as an example. I don't know if you remember the video with Soulja Boy.
With the
like, yeah, I'm in the hood with Fruit Town, booty booty boo. So I'm trying to figure out if bro pulled up on you, like, hey, bro, like
he was in the hood.
Let me break you off some bread.
Yeah, he was in the hood.
Did he check in on some like?
He checked in. He checked in for sure. He checked in with a joint, man. Come on. He checked in.
Did bro? Let's keep it 100 at the food community. We gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't scared to ask the questions. Yeah. Did bro break you off?
No.
Cap.
Huh?
Cap. Come on, bro. Bro, it's just super random. He's way out in Florida, and come on, like, you know what I'm saying? He's around you and shit. It's
I
like,
might have broke me off a little.
Yeah.
He got brought to me, bro. He got brought to me by a real one, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't get brought to me by no chump. I'll tell you that.
Is that something you would do?
He brought,
like, if other fools wanted to
brought to me by my boy Hunt. You feel me?
Yeah.
Boy, a real one. He from Texas. Fuck, now it's fool. See, now you got me wanting to know this fool's name, bro.
No, bro, I know what he look. You know, I know what he looks like. I just don't know his name.
Fucking weirdo.
Oh, so you don't fuck with cuz, but you'll fuck with him for a bag.
Nah.
Oh shit. Who you calling? You calling somebody?
I'm calling Hunt.
Oh, you calling them? Oh, it's good right here. It's good. I like this.
Yeah, I'm calling Hunt right now.
You gonna call?
Now I really, fuck, bro.
This would be a good one right now if he calls back.
That shit just blanked my mind when you said that. I was like, what the fuck's his name? He called. You were there when he called. He called me recently.
Did he?
I said, yeah. I'm like, hey, bro, what's up with all that gay shit with the fucking...
Oh, with the Island Boys and shit.
Bro, like, what the fuck is that weird ass shit? Like,
oh, Enzo. Yes, Enzo. Yeah.
There you go.
Enzo.
There you go.
Yeah. He called you over that shit?
He just called me recently.
I wish that fool would call back. I'm trying to get him on the clip right now.
Enzo was tapped in.
Did you?
Hey,
yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie to
Keep it 100. Yeah.
Enzo was in the hood. I took him every hood in the HA.
Which ones? And they
Carson, Pedro, Wilmington, Torrance. We were everywhere sliding.
Oh.
Sticks.
Yeah,
he broke off.
Yeah. So when people say check in, like, you're one of the, you know what I'm saying? People could check in with you.
I'm the real check-in.
You're one of the ones in LA people could check in with.
Real check-in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I fuck with that. Going back to the strip clubs, right? I love going to the strip clubs. What are your favorite strip clubs in LA?
I don't do them no more, but I'm going to shout out. I gotta shout out. Shout out to the motherfucking best strip club, Crazy Girls. I was in that motherfucker going crazy. Shout out my boy Guns Lozano.
I never been to that one.
Yeah, we gotta go. I'm gonna take you. But we don't I don't go there no more. We go to Cheetahs now. Shout out my boy Guns Lozano.
I've been to the one in Vegas.
He run that spot. Yeah, bro. Before I went to Colombia, we were in Miami.
Bro, what part of Colombia you go to?
Come on.
I love going to
Medellin.
Colombia.
Come on, bro.
bro. Say what you gotta say.
If you follow Baby Bounce _ AMG, you seen me in Colombia going crazy.
What do you love about Colombia so much? The women, or do you, if you had to pick one, do you love the women in Colombia more, or do you love the drugs more? Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100.
Right.
So
I don't fuck around, bro. I've been sober for 2 years.
Okay.
I let everything go. I used to dibble and dabble with shit, you know. I wasn't really like, I'm not gonna lie. I used to fuck around.
Yeah, no, let's keep it 100. Yeah, all good.
Keep it 100. Yeah, I've been sober, bro, for 2 years.
Hey, no, congrats. That's big.
Yeah,
That's big. That's hard.
It's hard, fool. It was hard, but I did it for my daughter. You know, I got full custody of my daughter.
I respect that.
Yeah, bro, I had to change my life, you know, for her.
So you're out in Colombia, right? Do you got any good Colombian stories for us? A good one that sticks out. Let's keep it 100.
So many. So many. Oh, Eric, he's caught. My boy Hunt's calling, my boy.
Yeah.
Hunt. You on live, my nigga, on the food community right now. Okay, so they brought up the Enzo situation. I didn't even know homie knew this. Like, homie blew my mind right now when he's...
Hey, you gotta be careful with them internet people, man. They be going crazy, huh? They find out anything.
Bro, this nigga told me, hey, so I seen you a few years back, and you were on, you was with some famous TikToker. He's actually famous, and I was like, oh, I already knew where he was going with this shit, bitch. So he goes, you were with some fool named Enzo, and I go, oh man, I go, this shit crazy. Hey, I told him he got brought to me by a real one, and we confronted him. You confronted him on the phone. They want to know, so we live. They want to know. I told him my brother Hunt brought him. He was with Hunt. My brother's a real one, real joint, and ain't no funny business about my brother. My brother a real gangster from Texas. But tell him he wasn't fucking with the Island Boys when he was with it.
I ain't gonna lie. We had Enzo in the hood with guns, toting straps around and shit. Enzo was walking into the corner stores buying white tees. He could have been in we don't know. Enzo might have been in your hood on your corner. You know what I'm saying? Enzo was everywhere.
Tell him
he wasn't on no funny business. Hey, Enzo was walking down the street with his shirt off. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him.
I don't know. He wasn't no TikToker when he was with us though. You know what I'm saying? We had Enzo turned out, man. We had him live.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
He was talking about he wanted to be from Gardena. I was like, what? Boy, you crazy.
With us, he was banging the G on them boys.
Bro, he was turned. Fool. He was in the hood with us. We had him in the section. He was getting haircuts from my barber, all that shit. He was out here for like 5-6 days.
Did he feel comfortable being there with you?
He good people though. My mama, he really good. He really genuine people though.
Yeah, he a good kid.
You know what I'm saying? He had a buzz. You know what I'm saying? He had a buzz. He was turning stuff around and do what I'm saying. So
tell him, hey, Hunt. He just Hunt, brother. He just asked right now on the interview, did he feel safe being with me in the land?
Overstood. Overstood on my mama. I think anybody gonna feel safe around my nigga Bounce.
Come on.
I don't even think that's a question. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know what it is. Now, hey, but I'm gonna get back to this interview. I love you, bro. You already know what it is.
I love you too. Call me later. Be careful.
All right, be safe.
Yeah, man, y'all heard that, man. If you coming to LA and you from out of town, check in with Baby Bounce.
The real check-in.
What were we talking about before this?
I forgot who we talking about.
You were saying some real shit part of this. 17. Oh, yes, bro. Do you still go to Medellin or what?
Yeah, we going back. I'm going to Japan.
You never been to Bogota or Cartagena or whatever the fuck it's called? You only been to Medellin?
I only went there.
Ah.
You know what I went for.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You know what I went for.
That part. Feel me? Okay, question. Do the women in Medellin compare to the women in TJ?
Medellin.
When I say TJ, I'm talking about Hong Kong because that's where all the...
Medellin sitting on. You want to see some videos?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Medellin is shitting on TJ. Sorry.
Like that?
Crazy.
Hong Kong got some good ones, bro.
No, Hong Kong got some good ones.
They got some of the best. We're not, you know?
Yeah, but nah. Welcome to Medellin, baby.
Mm.
I shot a video when I was out there.
Did you release it, though? You be holding on to shit.
It's out.
I
shot it myself. With the iPhone, when the iPhone 15 first came out, they were like, you could shoot it yourself. I go, no way. So I had my manager just holding it for me. That's some pretty dope clips.
Yeah.
Misfit actually edited it. He edited the video while I was out there. And we dropped it while I was out there. It was dope. I smacked all three of them too. Come on, my boy.
Did you knock all three of them down in one night?
No.
Oh, okay. No. It's a process.
For sure.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So let's go back to the story, right? Boom. So the pandemic pops off. A lot of people were affected.
My daughter's my baby mama's pregnant when the pandemic's happened.
Your firstborn?
Yeah,
first baby?
My only, yep. My daughter's a COVID baby.
You made her during quarantine?
I made her right before quarantine.
Oh, okay. Did the pandemic affect you at all? Because it did affect a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't see no change?
Yeah, I got bigger.
But financially, you didn't take a hit. A lot of business owners did take a financial hit during that time. But for you, it was. Did it change anything at all or no?
Yeah, I was doing air conditioning at that time. I was doing commercial AC with my uncle. So like, yeah, that shit was fucking us up.
Yeah. And then after the pandemic, at the start of 2021, how was life like at that time?
I was going through like a depression, bro, because I really couldn't see my daughter and shit, like, you know.
What's up with that?
Just problems and shit, like family issues, mama issues and shit. But, you know, so I gained a lot of weight during that time, bro, you know. And, yeah, bro, I just, like, I didn't want to be around nobody. I was closing myself in, and fools for all the homies come over to my house. I went homeless for a little bit.
No shit.
I was sleeping on my car and shit, like, just going through it, bro. Like, going through some real life shit, bro. Like,
from hearing your story, it kind of seems like this is the part where it got the most rough for you. Is that accurate to say or not?
Yeah, bro. For sure. Boy, your boy got, you know, I was homeless. I was sleeping on my car, just bouncing around.
What would you stay at? What would you park the car at?
Hotels, on my block in my hood.
Yeah.
A little back street and shit. Just put my seat back, pillow, fucking blanket, knock out. You know, wake up, try to go to my grandma's, shower. I was too proud. I could have went to my grandma's anytime I wanted to.
Yeah, no, for you, it's for sure a pride thing.
Room, I have a room still there right now with all my shit still right there. You know, but yeah, bro. Like, I was too prideful. I was like, nah, I gotta figure this shit out on my own. And the craziest shit happened, bro. Like, that shit tripped me out, bro. Like, the way everything unfolded and happened, bro. Like, it's like God, like, was answering me, bro. Like, was answering everything I was, you know, like, asking for and shit. Like, I went to Philadelphia to go do a feature with the homie Young Taps. He's from Philly.
Oh yeah, he tapped in with me a couple of days ago.
Yeah, shout out my boy. That's my family for sure. That's my East Coast. That was my first time. They flew me out. They real ones, bro. Like MTB, shout out MTB 40 Mob. I love you guys. You was his family no matter what. I got you guys' back, right or wrong. You feel me? Like, them fools, they did like the dopest shit for me, bro. Like they flew me out to Philly with my producer. I told them fools they wanted just me to go out there. Like, hey man, we've been watching you for years, bro. Like we fuck with your shit. Tough, like you different, homie. Like, you know, we fuck with you. Like my little brother fucks with you. Big Taps is the one that put everything in motion. Young Taps is the artist. He's the one. Big Taps raps too. He hard too. You know, they got a whole little squad and shit called MTB and shit. Them fools tapped in with me and they were like, yeah, man, we've been trying to put this together for years, but right now is the right time. Let's make it happen. I'm just going through so much shit in my life, fool. Like hard shit. Like, fuck, what am I don't even have money to go out there. Even if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So the fool's like, we're gonna fly you out. We're gonna get you your own spot, you know, whatever you need, like clothes, whatever, you know, we're gonna take care of you. We got you food, everything's paid for. And I'm just like, you know what, bro? This is once in a lifetime shit. I go, but I don't fly alone, my boy.
Yeah.
You know? I'm coming with one of my homies. They're like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, you gotta same thing you offering me, you gotta offer him, bro. You know? Because I'm not gonna fly alone. Like, that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if something happens to me, it's gonna happen to me and one of the boys. Like, we're going to go out together, you feel me? So they're like, all right, we got you, don't trip.
What do you mean by that? You feel like you were why were you hesitant about going? You feel like something could have went left?
To the East Coast, bro. I'm not about to fly by myself to the East Coast. You got to take somebody from my label with me, bro. That's just what it is. That's just how we rocking. You feel me? Like, and they say, yeah. So I'm like, I'm going to take my producer. So I took my producer. He records me and he makes all my beats. Shout out YE Beats. You feel me? So I took him. They provided everything. They standed on business, bro. The whole way they picked me up, 2 carloads deep. I felt like, you know, like a star that day, bro. Like they showed me super love. Like pulled up, we went in first. What do you think's the first thing that happened when I got there?
What?
Philly cheesesteaks, my boy.
Oh yeah.
As soon as I landed, them fools were like, all right, come on. We going to the Philly cheesesteak spot. We went to a famous one. I forgot what the shit was called. It was right there, like in the heart of Philly. Fire. They eat Philly cheesesteaks with ketchup, fool. It's crazy. Fire. Before we left, I even fucking they bought me 2 of them before I left.
And these fools are Mexican?
They're raza, fool.
Mexicans in Philadelphia.
I went to a spot. You only know this on the food community. I went to a spot in Philly that was called Wilmington. Oh, it's not in Philly. It's Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. All homies. When I got there, everyone knew me. It was crazy, fool. That was the best feeling I ever had in my whole life. I got there, I was like, the legends here, they all know who I was. Taking pictures of me. I shot 2 videos.
They said the legend is here. The
legend's here. That's what they said. As soon as I got out the car, they said, hey, homie, thanks for coming and fucking with us, dog. Like, we appreciate you. Like, we got you. They had choppers out there. It was crazy, bro. I had so much fun. I didn't even want to. I had so much fun. We stayed an extra week there. That was like, we don't want you to leave. That's how close we got. Them fools were going to give me a hotel. They said, look, we could get you a nice-ass hotel, or you could just come to the pad, homie. Like, it's all on you, whatever you want. I said, I'm a real one, bro. We going to go to the house. I go, hey, YE, we going to their house. They were like, what? This food became family quick, bro. Man, moms made tamales for us while we were there. Shout out DF. You feel me? They're from Distrito Federal. Their family. Real Mexican, humble people, bro. Like, I loved it, bro. It was dope. They showed me so much love. Mom's cooked for me. She treated me like family, like her son. And them fools became my brothers, bro. Shout out Big Taps, Young Taps. Shout out Pix. You know, shout out the whole MTB 40 mob. I love you fools. You know what I mean? From the bottom of my heart. Family.
Was there any differences you've seen out there as far as culture-wise from Philly as opposed to out here in LA?
Was different?
Yeah.
The food. Way more fire than our shit.
What?
My bad. I had to let that out. I've been trying to talk about that shit.
Not Mexican food though. I know you ain't talking about Mexican food.
Nah, for sure I ain't talking about Mexican.
Yeah, just food in general.
Food in general.
Yeah.
Different shit. I ate Chinese food. That's real Chinese food over there. Fire. They had some shit called shrimp sticks, meat sticks. It was crazy, bro. Like just the shit that they had out there was way different. And their chips are different. It's everything. You ain't gonna go in the store and you'll see the Doritos and hot Cheetos and all that shit, but they have like exclusive shit out there. Their drinks are exclusive, all that shit. So it was crazy though. But what I was really trying to get to is when I went out there, I was in the worst fucking position of my life, bro, that I ever been in.
Financially,
mentally, physically, everything. I was like so down bad. Like when I was out there, when I was out there, my manager, he called me. He was like, "Hey, your life gonna change when you come back. So get it all out your system now. Eat all that shit. Do whatever you want. And when you come back, you're gonna have a condo waiting for you, 2-bedroom condo waiting for you. You feel me? Out the way. You gotta make these changes, bro. Your life gonna change, like, and that shit happened, bro. You know what I did though when I got back? I slept in my car one more night, bro, just to know how it feels to not have shit. I slept in my car one more night when I landed to LA. That fool was like, as soon as you land, get in your car and drive out here, and I'm gonna have your keys to your new spot. And fucking your shit gonna change, you know, your life starts today. And I slept in my car, bro, one last time in the hood. And took a stroll around my city when I woke up, and you know, moved to where I'm at now. And I've been there for almost going on 2 years now.
Hey, congrats. Yeah. It was major. What was going through your mind that last night you were sleeping in your car? What was going through your head?
Shit, I just was tearing up because I already knew everything was about to change, bro.
You know? You knew for a fact.
Yeah.
What assured you in your head that you knew everything was gonna be all right?
My brother, he's never been a liar.
Your brother's your manager, correct? Yeah.
But that fool's never been a liar. He's never, everything he's ever told me, that shit happened, bro. And he sticks by his word. So he was like, you know, your life, you know, he says in the Bible, it said, to get new life, you got to give your old life. So, like, I need you to give everything up, like all the kicking it around the homies, being on the block, like, you know, smoking weed, doing whatever you was doing, bro. I need you to give that whole life, cigarettes, all that shit. I give all that shit up, bro. All that shit. I used to smoke packs, Newports back to back. So that shit was just like, I knew everything was done, fool, when I got back from Philly. And them fools couldn't believe it. My Philly family, Taps and them, they couldn't believe that shit, bro, because they seen it. When I was out there, they seen that shit in me. They were like, this fool's fucking going through some shit.
You just tell.
And they seen it, bro. They were like, hey, what's wrong? You good? You good? Like, and I was just like, yeah, I'm straight, bro. Like, and then when I got back, they were just like, whoa, what the fuck happened? Like, they started seeing plushed out condo, bust down. I'm right there like, my manager was just like, I ain't even gonna call him that was not even my man. That's my brother.
That's your brother, yeah.
But like, he was like, it's a new life, bro. It's we starting some new shit. AMG, that's my shit. I don't know if you remember my shit. My Instagram used to say OKM.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's what's in the back of my head and shit. That's my record label and shit. I started that shit from the ground up. You know, I built a family and fucking I had a, you know, I ain't gonna say like I didn't switch up. Like, I'm still OKM. That's for life. That's forever. You feel me? I always had a saying. I used to say OKM forever and shit. Like, but AMG, like, that shit changed my life, bro. Like, you know, that's just LLC and all that.
What's the AMG stand for?
Ambiance Music Group.
OKM.
One King Mob. One King Music.
OKM is the label, correct?
Yep.
And AMG is?
That's my label. Now that's my label.
Oh, so you just switched over the name. Oh, okay.
But OKM, I still have artists. I still have artists from there that are still putting music out, that still have that on their Instagram, you know? That's my shit. I started that from the ground up.
Yo.
I started this with my brother.
Mm.
So it's basically this is what I always push OKM. That's never gonna go nowhere.
Mm.
But AMG, that's what it is right now. You feel me?
And going back to your brother, pretty much he assured you that everything's gonna be all right. He gonna get you the spot as long as you make sure you change up your lifestyle.
As long as
so he looked out, like he secured your spot and all that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He made sure.
He's what, your big bro, little bro?
He's my big bro.
Okay.
Yeah, he made sure I was good, bro. Like, you know, and then the craziest shit happened, bro. Like, I got full custody of my daughter, bro.
Kind of like
why all that shit was happening.
Like everything just fell in line.
I was like, what the fuck? No, there's no way all this shit's happening right now. There's no way. There's no way, bro. God's doing this to me right now.
Why? Did it seem far-fetched for you to get custody, or what are you talking about?
Yeah, bro.
Why?
It's like, just because of like my lifestyle and everything I was doing. Like, you wouldn't picture a fool like me getting full custody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Because you're still involved in the streets? Or what are you talking about?
Nah, hell no. I'm just like, just my look. Like, I didn't think like the judge was going to do that for me. And that shit happened. And I was like, I couldn't believe it, bro. It was like, I'm a believer now. Like, I've always believed in God, but I'm a real believer now, bro. You know? Like, that shit is real. That shit is real. I used to cry every night, bro, and pray to see my daughter, you know, when I couldn't see her. Now she sleeps with me every night. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just different, bro. That's just crazy, bro. Yeah, but that all happened when, like, what I was talking about, what I was telling you about the Philly shit. Like, I feel like going to Philly, that shit was like a switch, bro. Like, I needed to do that for everything to happen.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even want to go. I was scared, bro. I was like, the fuck? Like, I don't want to go to Philly, fool. I never flew before on no plane to the East Coast. Like, I'm going out of my coast, you know, and then that shit happened, bro. And I was just like, fuck, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like, everything switched after, bro. When I was over there for like a week and a half. And I was only supposed to stay out there for like 2-3 days. I ended up staying an extra week. And I came back, bro. Everything just started happening like domino effect. Bah, 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 bah. Shit started cracking, and I was just like, whoa. I put out my project, my first EP with the label and shit. It's called Gardena, like Cartier, like my watch, but you know, I put the G in front of everything, so I named it Gardena.
Yeah.
And fucking that shit real, bro. I got that shit blasted. That shit mean a lot.
Gardena. Oh shit.
Yeah, you feel me? So yeah, bro, I fucking my life changed after that, bro, and then we here right now. We at the food community talking about it.
Hello. Feel me?
You
I want to go back to something because it's kind of a shock what you said earlier, right? But Misfit Soto is actually your blood cousin. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like Misfit Soto, like, has Misfit Soto looked out for you?
Of course.
Do you feel like him being your cousin has opened doors for you as far as the music shit?
Yeah. I've opened doors for him. You know?
Yeah.
I always tell him, fool, like every time we be talking, we argue. Me and that fool argue a lot, fool. You should see us in the studio, you'll laugh. Like, you fools are like girls, like we be fucking just going at it, man. Like me and that fool back and forth. He be like, man, put me on that shit. That shit's gonna do numbers, and I'll be like, yeah, whatever, fool. Like, I'm the hardest fool you rap with. I don't care what you say. Like, and my stage presence is crazy. I'm the only fool that knows your shit, and I'm the only fool that you have chemistry with on stage like that. That's why you always ask me, oh, come do this show with me. Come do this. Because you know, fool, we gonna go up. Yeah. We gonna go up. That's just me and him. Like, our chemistry on stage is crazy. Like, and we never even practice, bro. We don't practice. We don't go over shit. We just go up, and we gonna see one day when I do a show.
You feel like Misfit gets the credit he deserves, or nah?
Nah.
Why is that?
Fools are. I think a lot of fools are scared of that fool, what he's capable of doing.
What do you mean by that?
Like, in the rap game, like just of anything. Like, that's why they won't give him his break. You know, like, and I know he could be one of, like, the greatest, bro. My cousin's dope, fool.
He gets a lot of backlash though online, because I'll see it, because I'm a blogger, bro. I gotta keep up tabs on all the rappers and shit. And he gets a lot of backlash, bro, because the main thing is they'll say, "Oh, well, that fool's not from nowhere. Like that fool's a civilian, so
He's not.
we don't care what he gotta say." That's what they'll say on the internet.
Yeah, but they could say whatever. Them fools could say whatever they want. My cousin's not no sucker. Like we the members. We. You know what I'm saying? Like I stand on that. They know that too. Like a couple people he's been in issues with. They know what's up. They know what time it is.
Like you talking about rappers or just people in the
Yeah, I'm
streets?
talking about rappers.
Oh,
They know what time.
are
it
we
is.
talking? Can we drop names or not?
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Okay, we're not gonna give them no light. You gonna spare them?
Yeah, we gonna spare them. We ain't gonna do that. But like the homies know, they know what's up. Like
Yeah.
that's my primo right there. Like he, you know, I say that shit. I say that shit in songs. Motherfuckers know what's up. I say yo beef, my beef. You feel me? Like yo street, my street. You know, like.
Cause I remember, bro, when he had that thing with King Lil G. I don't know if you remember, right?
I introduced him to King Little G.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
You didn't hear the diss?
I did hear the diss. It's been so long ago.
FaceTime with you on my cousin Baby Bounce's phone.
Come
on.
I bring that up because when he dropped that diss, that's what they were saying. We don't care what he got to say about Lil G because that fool's not from nowhere.
But they could say all of that. But when we talk about skills, bro, we talk about
we talking about just pure rap shit.
Let's talk about real hip hop shit, bro. Let's talk about really rapping in the motherfucking studio and making music, bro, and making bangers, bro. Like, we make classics, bro. We make shit that's gonna last a lifetime. Like people, my kids and other people's kids gonna be playing this shit. This shit's timeless, bro. You feel me? Like shit we put out, that shit's timeless, and motherfuckers know, bro. Like, what were you asking me though right now? What were you saying
about it? Because people were giving Misfit Soto a hard time because he's not from nowhere. Do you
Yeah,
feel like that's just or not?
Bro, that shit don't mean nothing. They were saying that because they knew his skills. He's dope, bro. He's
right.
hard.
No, he
That
got
fool
bars. He
that
got
fool
bars
makes
for sure.
his own beats. That fool rap. He records himself. That fool shoots his own videos. That fool edits his own videos. Come on, bro. A lot of these fools just rap. That's all you could do is write on paper, write in your phone or whatever you call it. My cousin get busy, bro. He don't need nobody for nothing, bro. That's what motherfuckers be scared of.
And it kind of feels like at the time, bro, people were just using him as a punching bag because they wanted to get on Little G's good side. You feel me?
But that's cool. They don't really want to rap though. We talk about bar for bar. They want to rap. We could rap.
I'm gonna keep it 100. The people who the rappers who did have something to say about Misfit on some rap shit, I don't think they can go bar for bar for him. If you're talking about actual bars and
we
we
talking about.
being
We're not talking
lyrical.
about gangbanging. We ain't talking about the streets. We talking about bar for bar. We talking about rapping, my boy. We're not talking about no street shit, no prison.
I feel
shit.
like they gotta bring up the street shit because they can't fuck with them on the rap shit.
That's cool, my boy. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But my cousin's been to prison, all that shit. Fool, he's just not from nowhere. You feel me? We the members. We, my dad, me, Little Bounce, Toro, like his cousins and shit. We the members, bro. Like, and they know what's up. Like that's why whenever anything happens, they tap in with me. They know what's up. They know you ride with us or collide with us. That's what it is. You feel me? That's my cousin. I'm gonna stand behind him on whatever happens. Like, obviously, I ain't gonna stand behind no weird or no PC type shit. Like, that's for sure out. But I'm riding with my cousin, right or wrong. You feel me? Like,
rightfully so.
Yeah, for sure. That's my family. That's my bloodline. And yeah, they know what's up, bro. Like, we talking about music though, bro. Fuck the politics, the gangbang and shit. Like, we're not talking about that. We talking about hip hop shit.
But I feel like people got to bring that up because when it comes to the rap shit, they just can't see him. You feel me? So I feel like that's their only avenue to take is like, oh, well.
That's all they could say.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the other shit though. We talking about, let's talk about music. Nothing happened, bro. Like he's done that shit to multiple people, bro. Nothing happened.
I know Misfit locked in with Conejo with the SK. Remember that, the SKM movement? Did you get introduced to Conejo through Misfit?
Through Misfit, yeah.
Oh, through Misfit. So he connected the dots on that one. Yeah, shout out Misfit.
Like, I didn't even know that fool was gonna be at the fucking. I didn't even know that fool was gonna be at the Nightmare Before Christmas because I called him. I'm like, "What's up? You going?" He's like, "I don't know, maybe." And I went on my own. Yeah, we was at his house in the morning. That fool was
Ah.
asleep. I went on and woke his ass up. What's up? We going? We going? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go. Maybe. I'll see what's up later. I didn't even call him. I hit Conejo up directly. I'm like, hey, what's up? Fool? I want to come support your shit tonight. Well, put me on the list. He's like, all right, I'm gonna put you in the VIP lounge. You gonna be straight. You gonna be with me. I'm like, all right, for sure. And you know, that was that.
That's right. Now that we're on Misfit and the rap game, what are your overall thoughts on the Hispanic rap game right now, 2025?
It's dope. It's
Yeah.
dope. I'm proud of all the homies. That's just tight, bro. Like, I fuck with all the little fools doing their shit right now, all the new generation and shit. Like, they doing their thing right now. You know,
but overall, you fuck with the Hispanics doing this shit right now.
Of course. Yeah.
Is there something you don't like about the game right now? The rap game. The rap game.
Yeah.
Like
for our people?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of fools are getting noticed right now for like just their actions, not really like their skill.
Let's put an address on it. Who you talking about?
I'm just saying. Like, just in general, there's a lot of them.
People watching this, I'm just going. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. People watching this are gonna be like, "Oh, this fool's talking about Lefty." Are you talking about Lefty?
Nah, I ain't talking about.
Because keep it real, I'll say it, bro. I'm not scared. I feel like Lefty did get popping for his podcast as opposed to his music.
I'm not talking about him, though. I'm talking. There's multiple people that you feel me are getting noticed right now for their
antics.
Just for the look. You feel me? It's a look, bro. At the end of the day, and Lefty said that shit too. Like, what did he say? He said, I'm a superstar, you feel me? Like that's what it is. You gotta have the whole package, you feel me? You gotta be able to rap, you gotta look the part, you gotta fucking talk the part, you gotta be presentable, bro. You just can't. Who you think a label's gonna sign? A big, dirty, sloppy motherfucker or a motherfucker fresh as fuck? Sign the fresh as fuck fool, you feel me?
Yeah.
The fit fool. You know? But the big sloppy fool hard as a motherfucker.
Like Chito.
But Chito can rap though. You don't think he can?
No, yeah, for sure. But I'm saying though, you saying the fat sloppy fool and then the fit fool. That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, like
Chito hard as fuck, but you know what I'm saying?
You don't think
bro husky, respectfully.
No, yeah, he a big boy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But I'm saying like, I mean like, I don't mean foods that are on already. I mean foods. You could take a food that is nobody, and that food's a dusty, fat, no haircut, dirt, no nothing.
Just musty ass fool.
Yeah. But that food's hard. That food got bars. That food could switch his styles, all that shit, and make banging ass music. Or you could have this fly ass food that's just fresh as fuck, J's, fly ass fucking Gucci shirt, all that. That fool's trash as fuck. Who you think they're gonna sign?
Yo.
They're gonna sign the trash as fuck fool.
Yeah, no, I gotta make sense business wise. You right?
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Shit. I mean, what 2025 just popped off? What can we expect from Baby Bounce this year?
Oh, we gonna come with it this year. I was telling my team and shit. I'm back in my bag to where I'm recording myself. I'm finding my own shit again. I got some dope shit. I got a project about to drop with Adrian Swish. I don't know if you guys know. Do your homework. If you don't know who that is, you probably lost in this industry. But yeah, I got a project dropping with Adrian Swish. It's called The Green Print. That shit's coming soon. I was wrapping up the songs yesterday and shit, doing my listening shit. That shit gonna be hosted by Adrian Swish, the whole shit. I'm about to be on his new management album that's coming out. That's just featuring like I Swear Vizo, fucking G5, all kinds of foods that he fucks with. He's putting a compilation together. I just did a hard ass song. I don't know who he's gonna put on it, but he was like, you know me, I'm plugged. I'm gonna put a dope ass feature on there for you. Leave the second verse open, do the hook and do the hook in a verse, and I'm gonna surprise you with a dope ass feature on there. So I can't wait for that shit. That's just, but I don't know when that shit's dropping, but You probably be expecting my shit probably by the ending of next month.
End of February, more or less. Yeah.
Probably. I want to for sure. I'm gonna drop this one right.
You
know.
Do you got any hidden features in the vault?
Like what? Like super big names?
Yeah.
Like popping.
Popping, just popping.
Yeah.
Any names? Can we get a name drop?
I'm gonna have some shit coming with G Perico soon.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I got some shit coming with G Perico. I got a song with Greedo I ain't put out. That's just in the vault.
Yeah,
I might drop that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but yeah, that's just right there. I just did some shit with I don't know if you know who my boy Poke is. You know who CH Poke is?
Poke, the rapper from Hoover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just did some shit with him. Fucking Tommy TK.
Oh, the Armenian fool.
Yeah, we just did some shit. I just sent him some shit. We locked in.
Yeah, shout out Tommy
and shit. So yeah, we got some shit, bro.
That's right.
This next little project I do is gonna be tight. I really think you're gonna enjoy that shit.
Any moves outside of music we could expect from you this year? Maybe just on some content.
Yeah, I got a porno coming out 2025.
Is it the one with the Colombian?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Porno coming out 2025, hosted by motherfucking Food Community.
Yeah, Young Ray J in the building, man.
Yeah.
A fucking 2025. Any other moves, ideas? You trying to
just
get out?
Building, bro. Fucking I want to start my clothing line this year for sure.
Yeah,
I really run with something, you know. A lot of people when they run into me, they be like, "What's up, fool? Drop some clothes. I'll buy that shit." So I'm just like, "Fuck." I really haven't started no shit because I feel like that shit just gotta be a hitter, bro.
They gotta be
like some marathon shit. Like you just gotta run with it and just push it. But it gotta be like
you feel like you gotta take time to put it together nice. You don't want to put out no bullshit.
Shit, like shot my boy just living. You feel me? And yeah, bro. Yeah, that shit just gotta be dope as fuck, bro. I feel like if you put a clothing line out, you have to fucking really think that shit over because you know some shit's trash, bro. Like I be seeing shit and I be like, I wouldn't even.
Yeah, some folks are trying to make a quick buck.
Yeah,
yeah, no, I feel you.
You just gotta run with it, bro. Make sure it's the right one. Like you know, like some shit that's forbidden. You feel me? For everybody.
No, I hear you.
Some shit everybody wants.
Type shit. But is there anything you want to leave the people with?
Yeah, man. Porno dropping in the middle of 2025. So you tap in. No, you feel me? Directed by the motherfucking myself. I directed that motherfucker. Nah, man. Green print coming soon. You feel me? Shout out Adrian Swish. Shout out my camp AMG. Shout out my trainer Fab. You feel me? Shout out Just Living. Tommy Grumps. Shout out 710 Studios, you feel me? Always looking out and shit. Shout out the West Factory, all my people. The Cypher out right now. Go tap in, go watch that shit. Cypher with me, Dopey.
The West Factory, I was about to say that. I think that's Dopey shit, right?
Yeah,
he be tapping in with him,
Dopey. We just dropped a Cypher and shit. We got some shit coming too. Me and him about to drop a little EP together and shit. So, you know, shout out to everybody.
Yeah, be on the lookout for sure.
Shout out to the label, OKM. You feel me? All my dogs still repping that shit, pushing that shit. Shout out my boy Say So, you feel me? We just dropped our video.
The Mac?
Nah.
Oh, okay. R.I.P.
Yeah, shout out Say So, R.I.P. too and shit. But yeah, shout out my boy Say So though. We just dropped a video. So basic. Go check that shit out. That shit tight.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Shout out the Food Community, man, for, you know, having me up here.
No, we locked in, man. We're going to be on the lookout, man, for sure.
Easy call.
And, you know, we let us know when that tape drop, man. We're going to be on the lookout.
No, for sure.
Yeah. We in there, like somewhere.
Easy call.
Hello.
Colombia, here we come.
Hello. Hey, now, well, there it is, man. Hey, baby bounce. It was a pleasure to have you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you sliding through.
Appreciate you, Rasa.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Yeah, we out.